Bringing you true animal stories from around the world, this is Weekend Woofdate. This week's top stories. From the United States, a pet alligator has been kidnapped. From the United Kingdom, parents are separated for swearing at children. And a zoo in China is being questioned about the authenticity of its pandas. Those stories and more, with reports from Connie Meow, Kitty Kurek, Greta von Barksalot, and a special interview with Tyson the Cursing Parrot. And now, the two most trusted faces in network news. Here are your hosts, Wolf Blitzer and Mutt Lauer.
Hello everyone, I'm Wolf Blitzer.
And I'm Mutt Lauer.
Welcome to Weekend Woofdate. We bring you real animal stories from around the world.
That's right, Wolf. True tales from the animal kingdom. And our first story tonight is about an alligator. You might know of Joey Henney and his emotional support alligator Wally, as he has thousands of followers on social media after a well-publicized and controversial incident several years ago when Joey and Wally were denied entrance to a baseball game in Philadelphia. Now Wally, the emotional support alligator, has gone missing. Live on location in Georgia with the details is Kitty Kurek.
Thanks, Mutt. As you can see behind me, an army of volunteers is searching for Wally, Joey Henney's emotional support alligator. So here's what we know so far. Joey and Wally were on vacation in Georgia when thieves stole Wally from an enclosure and placed him on a friend's lawn in an attempted prank. This person then called the Georgia Department of Natural Resources, and a licensed trapper was dispatched to capture the supposed nuisance animal. Unfortunately for Joey, perhaps fortunately for Wally, Wally was released back into the wild in a remote location. Attempts to locate Wally have yet to produce any evidence of him. In fact, not a single alligator has been seen, not in this area around me, or even in the body of water behind me. The public is asked to contact Joey Henney if they spot Wally or if they have any other information.
Kitty, look out! Thanks, Kitty. Well, thankfully she still has 8 lives left.
We all wish Kitty Kurek a speedy recovery. In other news, parrots have been misbehaving. 5 African grey parrots had to be separated for encouraging each other to swear at people visiting the Lincolnshire Wildlife Centre in the United Kingdom. Stephen Nichols, the centre's chief executive officer, told the media, "We are quite used to parrots swearing, but we've never had 5 at the same time, and for some reason these 5 relish in it. People seem to enjoy the foul-mouthed parrots, but in the interest of children, the zoo decided it was best if the birds be put in separate cages until they learn how to behave." Joining us this evening with 3 of the separated group are Jade, Billy, and Tyson.
Yeah, it's Mr. Tyson, you.
My apologies. Good evening, Jade, Billy, Mr. Tyson.
That's better. Show a little f***ing respect.
So what exactly are the circumstances surrounding your separation? Can you give us some details as to what transpired?
Well, we were just hanging out and these kids came up to us and started swearing at us. They kept saying, "I'm a bag," and one of them called me a trumpet. What the hell's a trumpet? Can you believe the balls on this kid? What a wizard. I should have knocked that Don't forget, I'm Mike Tyson.
Please keep in mind this is a news program and you're not Mike Tyson, so please mind your language.
This asshole, you're the one asking the questions, so don't ask them if you don't like the answers. And I am Mike Tyson. Who the do you think you are? You're no Wolf Blitzer, I can tell you that.
No, that is correct. I am Wolf Blitzer, not Wolf Blitzer. No relation.
And I'm Mike Tyson. Hey, Wolf, do you want to hear a story or what, you arse goblin?
Okay, I think we'd better cut our losses here. Have a good night, Jade, Billy, Tyson.
It's Mr. Tyson, you
Wow, Wolf, that was quite the interview. Pull in your future for sure.
Very funny, Mutt. Interviewing angry birds is never easy.
Apparently. Did he call you an arse goblin? I've never heard anyone call you that before, and I've heard a lot of people call you a lot of things. Arse goblin, I love it.
And now with our next story is Connie Meow.
Thanks, Wolf. Willow, the first cat of the United States, or Ficus as she is otherwise known, is having her biography written by FLOTUS, otherwise known as First Lady of the United States, Jill Biden. Thanks, Wolf. Back to you.
Please tell me there's more to this story, Connie.
No, Wolf. That's it. Jill Biden, cat, book. I hit all the salient points in my report.
Well, is there perhaps some salacious points you could tell us about then? Anything at all to make this story even remotely interesting?
What? Look, this isn't CNN, and you aren't Wolf Blitzer.
Yes, that has already been pointed out to me today. Mean birds.
Hey, does President Trump have a dog? That's a book I'd love to read.
Well, Mutt, strangely enough, there is a book about Trump's dog. It was written by Stormy Daniels. Speaking of outrageous dogs, Here is Mutt with our next story about pandas at a zoo in China.
A zoo in China is in trouble for misleading its customers by painting dogs black and white and calling them panda dogs. Visitors attending the Teizhou Zoo were shocked to learn that the so-called pandas were Chow Chows dyed to look like pandas. However, zoo workers were quick to defend any accusations of false advertising, telling reporters, "This is just a new display we offer visitors. We are not charging extra. The wording featuring Chow Chows is correct and exactly describes what they are, so we are not cheating our visitors." A zoo spokesman doubled down on defending the panda exhibit by further saying, "People also dye their hair. Natural dye can be used if dogs have long fur. There are no Panda Bears at the zoo, and we wanted to do this as a result." That is the most preposterous logic I've ever heard, but it's not the first time this sort of deception has occurred at a zoo. One zoo in Egypt spray-painted donkeys to look like zebras, and another zoo in China was accused of dressing up humans to look like sun bears. Maybe we can get you into that zoo, Woof. You look a little like a panda. Ha ha ha!
I'll tell you on the commercial break where we can put you, Mutt. We'll be right back after this message.
Can your dog do this? Do you have a reptile like this? Perhaps a family member that looks like this? Do you think your animal has what it takes to be on our show? We are currently looking for animal reporters, so if you know of an animal that has what it takes, please send us a picture and a short video to weekendwoofdate@gmail.com.
Welcome back. A town in Thailand is being overrun by mischievous monkeys. However, this monkey business isn't so funny. Live from Thailand is Greta von Barkslot.
There are approximately 2,500 monkeys on the streets in Lopburi, or Thailand's monkey town, as it is known. The stray monkeys are a tourist draw, but are becoming an increasing nuisance. They are getting more aggressive, often stealing food from visitors, even causing injury at times. One shop owner, Sepaporn Tantiwong, says, "When there are monkeys around, customers are afraid of buying goods at the shop. Only our regulars aren't frightened." The mayor of Lopburi understands how much the monkeys are interfering with Lopburi life, with stores showing a decrease in sales and residents' own homes being damaged. To round up the monkeys, the plan is to lure them into cages stocked with their favorite food, rambutan fruit. This has worked somewhat, with 30 monkeys captured so far. However, the monkeys have caught on to the ploy after watching their friends entering the cages and being taken away. Now, they are avoiding the cages altogether. I'm Greta von Barkslot, reporting live on location in Thailand. Back to you, Mutt and Woof.
Thanks, Greta. Sounds like that mayor isn't monkeying around.
Speaking of monkeying around, the cat in our next segment certainly qualifies. Here's Woof with the story.
A missing house cat from Utah has been found alive and well in an Amazon warehouse in Riverside, California. Lorraine Clark, the cat's owner, said that her and her husband had been extremely worried and had been searching high and low for their cat, even posting signs all around town. Galena, a gray tabby belonging to the Clark family in Utah, was accidentally shipped to Amazon with several pairs of unwanted steel-toed boots. Apparently, Mr. Clark had ordered a few pairs of boots, kept one, and returned the rest in a large box. Unbeknownst to the Clarks, however, Galena had snuck into the box they had just packed, which was then sealed and sent back to Amazon in Riverside, California.
Ha 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 ha! Stupid cat.
Mutt, some decorum, please. You're supposed to be one of the most trusted faces in network news, remember? Anyways, as I was saying, almost a week later, Galena was discovered in the warehouse. Thankfully, she was microchipped and her owners were immediately notified. Although very relieved to hear that their precious feline was safe, they blamed Galena for the faux pas because she didn't meow to alert them to her unfortunate predicament.
Wait, what? They blamed the cat?
Yes, Mutt, they did. Stop interrupting me, please! Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, the Clarks immediately hopped on a plane to California where they rented a car to drive Galena home.
What? How much did that cost? Why didn't they just ship her back? Amazon has lots of boxes.
Mutt! Mutt! Stop interrupting! I knew I should never have agreed to you as my co-anchor. Mutt, can you just do the next story, please?
In other news today, the SPCA in Utah wants everyone to know that cats are only $50. They come spayed or neutered. What? These people in Utah could have just bought like 25 new cats instead of flying all the way to California. This isn't real, is it? You guys just did this for the blooper reel. There's no way this story happened to follow that one.
Our producer is a Chihuahua, so you know she can be a little vindictive at times.
Well, with the critters in our next story, you certainly would know if they were sealed in a box.
Trillions of cicadas are emerging this month in parts of Illinois as a 17-year brood and a 13-year brood are emerging for the first time in 200 years. In fact, this occurrence has not happened since 1803 when Thomas Jefferson was President of the United States. For those of you who don't know, cicadas are loud, capable of reaching decibel levels comparable to a jet engine. For more on this and measures to take when a swarm of cicadas heads your way, here is Connie Meow live on location in Illinois. Let's hope this is a better report than her last one.
Thanks, Mutt.
Connie, it's Woof, not Mutt.
Whatever, Mutt. As you can hear, the cicada's noise is in full bloom. But here's what to do when a swarm comes your way. Get a good hose. If the cicadas...
Connie, we can't hear you. Connie. Oh, jeez, cut the feed.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, just an outstanding report from Connie Meow.
Well, I think it is safe to say that it will be some time before we have Connie back on our show.
And let's not forget, Kitty Couric will be out of action for a bit as she recuperates from the alligator incident earlier. So just a friendly reminder that we need animal reporters. So please send us a picture and a quick video to weekendwoofdate@gmail.com.
And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and stay tuned through the credits for our blooper reel. Have a good night, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, go ahead and laugh at my hat. You wouldn't believe what a babe magnet this thing is.
And joining us from the UK is Tyson. Oh, Mutt, what are you doing to us? Mutt!
Woohoo! How do you like that one, boys?
Oh! What? Lauer! I can smell that all the way over here in the UK. If you don't cut that out, I'm gonna come over there and kick your ass.